Hey, just jumping in at the beginning of the video just to say let me know what class you want to see next, if you want to see any gameplay of class/specs, or what guides you want to see next. Put them all in the comment section below, or join my Discord and tell me there. Also, follow me on my live stream. Thank you so much, and enjoy the gameplay. Hello everybody, this is Aeon. I'm going to go through a UK spec, UK spec, god, hell I've got a dagger on, haven't you? No, we're going to do a UK today. This is on the Wrath of the Lich King beta. I am a Shadow Priest normally. As you can see, I have the Shadow Priest 4 set. However, today I'm going to be going disc in Wrath anyway, so I'm gonna basically try and do a little bit of the disc. It's quite uncomfortable at the moment, if that's the right thing to say. Don't know why I just popped that. I'm not used to these to this UI. Used to having click and whatnot. However, yeah, we'll be trying our best. So in Wrath I'm going to be going to disc from Shadow. I enjoy Shadow as well. I'll be playing both, basically. But for the majority of it, I will be playing quite a bit of disc. Disc is that hero in Wrath that you kind of want one of, and then you're fine, right? Like, you don't want more than one. Because basically they do shields, do a lot of shields, basically. And in range, you're going to basically just be spamming shield and spells in between, but just a hell of a lot of shields as well. So yeah, I've decided that I'd like to do that because I want to make other healers' lives hell, and the best way to do that is by shielding everything so they never get to heal anything. I know, it's a little bit of a weird way to look at it, but I've kind of got to get used to shielding on cooldown a little bit. Because, yeah, I'm not very good at it at the moment. So I thought I'd come onto the beta, give it a little bit of a test, play it a little bit through dungeons. Of course, I'm quite overgeared. I'm in quite a lot of Sunwell gear, you know, so I am very overgearing this. But it is what it is. We have a dual-wielding DK tank. He is currently playing it's just Frost, basically. He's not even Blood, so he's not really a tank. I mean, I don't really know. Maybe. I think he's just basically sitting in Frost Presence. Is he just sitting in Frost Presence? Yeah, he is. Fair enough. We have a Warlock that looks to be mostly leveling items. Yeah, he seems to be mostly leveling items. And then we have a shaman. This guy. We have a shaman, which is Puya. Yeah, Sunwell geared. So quite a decent geared shaman. Hopefully we're right. But yeah, we're gonna be basically just gonna be doing that. The main thing I need to get used to is using shields a lot. Trying to prevent damage as well as healing it. Okay. Or just letting people die, apparently. What's our DK geared like, actually? Is he pretty good? I think he's in like a lot of the pre-gear you get. So yeah, DPS piece, block value. I mean, that's not going to do very block value. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of block value on a. That, my good sir, is a lot of block value for a. So I'm actually going to quickly shield them all up because I know there's some AoE on these. There's a lot of block value for a tank that doesn't use a shield. I guess it must be what he had at the time. Double cards, I guess he had those on an account they just brought over. Yeah, it's just generic green leveling gear. But as you can see, like I've got double regen trinkets on because the first time I went through healing, I didn't do very well in terms of regen. I did have an arms warrior two-handed tank. That might have been it, but. Yeah, I apologise if you hear the fan in the background. In the UK, it is absolutely boiling at the moment. So, I am struggling a bit, so we've got the fan out today. So yeah, I'm tracking Weakened Soul. I want to try and basically always have a shield up on the tank, because when that breaks, I get a nice chunk of mana back. And outside, oh, I only even got one band. Actually, that's not a dog on match. Oh, so I could actually be DPSing here quite a bit, but I'll sooner keep my mana high. I'm going to just get behind the tank. Abolish on the tank. Oh, 2 on me, so hopefully they get me out. I'm hoping to get me out. Just kill the boss. Oh, upgrade. Better than Sunflare. I should really be shielding more. I'm not doing a very good job at that at the moment, but keep the diseases rolling off him. Oh. Also, so another thing about Disc that's really nice, a lot of people do forget, is that when you crit, you actually gain a shield for a portion of the, like you see. So I crit with Flash Shield and I gain a shield of a portion of the healing done, which is actually really nice. Let's get all the diseases off. And the thing is then you have Inner Focus, so what you can do is Inner Focus and then Prayer of Healing, which is a big AoE heal, and only one of them crits. But yeah, you get the point. Is that once you get better, because my issue is at the moment is I have way too much haste. I am very haste. Way too much haste cap. This doesn't quite need a lot of haste because the idea is that you get down to the 1 second GCD on 1 second GCD on Power Shield, so that you can cast this every second, which is like 11%. Ooh. Which I believe is around about 11%. But obviously, I am at 35% unbuffed. So it's one of those things at the moment where I don't really need this much haste. See how quick my spells are casting? Like I'm almost GCD locked on some spells. Which obviously is not a good place to be. So I should have way more crit. So there's quite a few items I'm thinking. Problem is this Sunwell, a lot of gear just has haste on it anyway, so you're kind of a bit stuffed. But yeah, it's not bad. It'll be great for leveling because it means that as I level up and how haste translates. Shield all this melee up because there's some AoE going on. Get a quick heal. Yeah, we did alright. As we level up and rating of haste, becomes less and less, right? So you need more haste to get up at 1% every time you level up. I'll hit a point actually where I should be able to keep my haste quite high. Let's quickly just leave Discord. So sorry about the ping. So I should hit quite a nice point where I should be able to keep this haste value that I've got at the moment, it's 11%. I think actually, with my current haste rating, I will be at just over 11% once I hit max level. That's quite nice actually when I think about it that way. So we're going to summon our thing in 1 second. Summon that. We're going to give PI to the Warlock. Doing quite a bit of passive healing now with just our Prayer of Mendings bouncing around. You should definitely look to give your PIs out to. Ooh, that's nice. Give your PIs out to your warlocks and stuff. Be a G. So yeah, you guys should let me know what class you want to see next. I can get any class. I can play through any class. You just gotta tell me which one you want. Could you link Oh, sugar. Sorry guys about that. One of the guys says he's logging this, so I might actually see if he'll upload the logs. Or give me the logs after. Also, as you see on my YouTube, I do make guides. So if you let me know which guide you would like to see next, which class you would like to see next, maybe. Actually, this is a really big waste of mana for creator. Boom. The one big thing a lot of people forget is that borrowed time gives you a massive haste buff after you've cast a spell. So I should be shielding and then casting some sort of spell, but you actually find that this doesn't really, that doesn't really translate later on. You don't really shield weave as much, so, and it's only consumed by actual cast spells as well. So like you can't like haste buff your renew, which would be really fun, to be honest. But also shielding is your main form of mana regen. You don't really stack as much spirit and MP5, so Rapture gives you a portion of your total mana back when your shield breaks. So the idea is that you have a huge mana pool. I have 12,000 mana unbuffed, right? Oh, I do have Fell Intellect, to be fair, but majority of it, you're unbuffed. And then what you do is you have your shield up, and then when the shield breaks, you'll see I'll get a nice chunk of mana back. If it breaks, there you go. So I've got a nice chunk of mana back there. And that's pretty much how you regen mana. And the idea is there is an internal global cooldown for that spell, but you're trying your best to make sure you're having it every time it's available to be used. It's used. I think it's 12 seconds, I believe. Yeah, this effect only occurs once every 12 seconds. So you need to basically make sure you are using it as much as you possibly can. Yeah, but I haven't had to sit down or drink or anything this run. To be fair, the tank is doing very well. He's not taking much damage at all, so it's been pretty easy, to be honest. I think I'll have a little drink now. Okay. We're going to save our PI. We are. I think, is he going to do a shout? So we should get a shout after this. I'm going to pre-shield. This is kind of unnecessary, but I'm going to pre-shield the entire group for the shout. There you go. So no one should take any damage now. Perfect. So that's my idea. Yeah, I want to make sure. I want to really piss healers off here. I want to be able to be like, oh, this AoE damage is coming in. All the healers like, Ray of Healing, Chain Heal, Wild Growth, and I'm just like, what damage? What damage? And they're all just like, no! My DPS, my healing, my logs. I'm just sitting there like, going like this. Okay. Okay, so I know there's like a really big hit. We're actually going to give the Warlock PI here. I know just like a big AoE hit. I don't have timers on this, so I'm actually going to prop the trinket. If he ever does it. Nope, apparently he's just going to die. Oh, there we go. I'm actually going to go inner focus and then this. And I should get a nice big heal off this. Topping everybody up. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Just a little bit of content on the side. And let me know what class and spec you want to see next. I'll do little playthroughs of the beginning dungeons, go through how I'm playing it, what's the big points of it. Yeah. And then, yeah, have fun. Until next time. Peace.